Okay, let's talk about Gen AI. And I bet when I say that, one thing immediately pops into your head. A chatbot, right? Well, that's definitely part of the story, but it's really just the tip of the iceberg. Over the next few minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain and look past all the hype to see what the real revolution is. And trust me, it's way bigger than you think.
So let me just ask you straight up. When you hear the phrase generative AI, what's the very first thing that pops into your head? And hey, if you were thinking of a chatbot or maybe those wild AI-generated images and videos you see online, you're absolutely right. Those are all perfect examples. But, and this is a big but, they're just what we see on the surface. There's a much, much bigger shift happening just underneath.
All right, section 1, Beyond the Chatbot. Let's dive in and see what's really going on.
You know, there is one key idea, one simple distinction that once you get it, it changes everything. It's the difference between seeing this as just another cool new app and understanding it as a truly fundamental shift in technology. Okay, section 2, model versus application. Honestly, if you get this one idea, you'll understand the rest of what's happening in the entire AI space. It's that important. So first, let's get on the same page. What even is generative AI? Well, unlike older AI that was mostly about analyzing data that already exists, this new type of AI has a superpower. It can create totally new stuff. We're talking text, images, music, even lines of code. It's not just an analyst, it's a creator. And this brings us to the most important point of this entire explainer. We absolutely have to draw a line in the sand between two things. On one side, you have the technology itself, the brains, the core. We call that the model. And on the other side, you have a single tool built with that technology, and that's the application. They are two completely different things.
The absolute best way to wrap your head around this is with an analogy. Think of the AI model, like Google's Gemini, as a high-performance engine. It's the raw power, the foundational tech. Now, the application, like the Gemini app you can chat with, that's the car, right? It's just one specific thing built using that engine. But here's the kicker. You can take that same powerful engine and put it in anything. You can put it in a sports car, a delivery truck, a speedboat, you name it. All right, section 3, Gen AI at work. So if the model is the engine, let's pop the hood on a few real-world vehicles and see what it's already powering.
And this is where it gets really powerful. This engine we're talking about, it isn't just being used to build shiny, new, standalone chatbots. No. The real game changer is that it's being woven directly into the very fabric of the tools that you and your business probably already use every single day. Okay, so check this out. That same Gemini model, that same engine, is already working behind the scenes in so many places. It's helping you draft emails in Gmail. It's helping you create brand new images right inside of Google Slides. For data analysts, it's taking complex questions and translating them into perfect queries in Looker. And for developers, it's writing clean SQL and Python code in BigQuery. You see, it's the exact same engine, but it's powering this whole fleet of totally different, incredibly useful tools.
Okay, section 4, the 4 core powers. So we've established it's a powerful engine, right? But what does that actually mean for a business? What can it do? Well, you can pretty much boil it down to 4 core superpowers. Here they are. Number 1, create. That means generating brand new content, ideas, text, images right out of thin air. Number 2, summarize. Imagine taking a massive 100-page report and boom, it's a 1-page brief. That's what it can do. 3 is discover. It's about finding that one critical piece of information, that needle in the haystack, buried in all your company's data. And finally, number 4, automate. This is huge. It's about taking on those complicated tasks that used to take a person hours and just handling them. Let's make this real. We're going to take a quick look at that first power, the power to create, in a real-world scenario. So picture a marketing team. They're using a tool powered by Gen AI. They don't just ask it to write a social media post. No way. It writes the post, and it creates a custom image to go with it that matches their brand. Then it suggests the best hashtags to use and even tells them the perfect time to post it for maximum engagement. It's not just a writer, it's like a creative partner that understands the whole job from start to finish. All right, last section. Section 5, the real AI revolution. Let's tie all of this together and figure out what all those crazy headlines really mean. So next time you're scrolling and you see a headline that says something like, Gen AI is changing the world.
Remember, they're not just talking about a slightly better chatbot. They're talking about the engine,
The real revolution, the big story, is that we have a new foundational technology, kind of like electricity or the internet was, that is now being woven into the fabric of almost every single digital tool we use. That's the change. That's the revolution.
So the big takeaway is this. Generative AI isn't just a new app you download. It's a new ingredient for every app. And that means the important question is no longer which chatbot should I use? The real strategic question for every single one of us is how are we going to use this powerful new ingredient to reinvent how we work?